Right now, you are carrying something in your pocket that ancient kings couldn't have imagined. A device with millions of videos, endless music, infinite stories, more knowledge than entire civilizations once possessed. And yet, we still complain about one thing: I'm bored. It's a strange contradiction. The more entertainment humanity creates, the easier it becomes to lose interest. But imagine the exact opposite. Imagine waking up 100,000 years ago. No phone, no television, no internet, no endless stream of information. When the sun disappeared, the world became truly dark. The hunt was over, the fire was burning, the forest was silent. And for the first time that day, there was nothing demanding your attention, no screen deciding what comes next, no one telling you what to watch, just you, your thoughts, and a night that seemed endless. So here's a question almost nobody asks. What did humans do when they got bored? Most people imagine prehistoric life as one endless struggle, always hunting, always searching, always surviving. But that was only part of the story. After the important work was finished, there were moments of quiet, moments with no urgent danger, no immediate task. And those empty moments may have changed humanity forever. Because when the human brain has nothing to react to, it begins to create. A child picks up a strange stone because it is interesting. Someone notices that two rocks create sparks. Someone looks at the stars and wonders why they move. These moments seemed meaningless, but history often begins with a simple question: what happens if? Ancient humans were not just escaping boredom, they were transforming it. And that transformation would eventually create art, science, stories, and civilization. Imagine a fire slowly fading. The conversation becomes quieter. The day's work is finished, and someone picks up a stone from the ground. Not because they need it, just because they are curious. They turn it around. They test its shape. They hit it against another rock, again and again, until one day a sharper edge appears. It was not a planned invention, it was curiosity. We often say necessity creates invention, but sometimes invention begins with a person asking, "What happens if I try this?" That same curiosity appeared everywhere. Someone noticed colors left behind by plants and turned them into paintings. Someone discovered that hollow bones created sounds, and those sounds became music. Someone watched the stars every night and started searching for meaning in the sky. Humans were different because we didn't only react to the world. We started imagining possibilities beyond it. The stars became questions. The shadows around the fire became stories. The unknown became something to explore. And slowly, boredom transformed into imagination. Humans were no longer just surviving inside the world. They were creating new worlds inside their minds. A world of memories, symbols, dreams, and ideas. Every civilization that came later, every song, every painting, every discovery started from that same invisible spark. A human being sitting quietly with enough time to wonder.
Imagine sitting beside a fire at night. No notifications, no messages, no videos playing in the background. Only darkness, silence, and your own thoughts. For ancient humans, this was normal. And something fascinating happened during those quiet moments. Their brains became creative. Scientists discovered that when our mind is not focused on a specific task, a special network in the brain becomes active. It is called the default mode network. It helps with imagination, memory, future planning, and understanding ourselves. In simple words, when you are doing nothing, your brain may actually be doing important work. This is why great ideas often appear during quiet moments. A person walking alone, someone staring at the sky, an artist looking at an empty page. The mind needs empty space because creativity needs somewhere to grow. But the modern world changed something. For the first time in human history, we created devices designed to remove every moment of silence. The moment boredom appears, we reach for a screen. A few seconds of waiting, a quiet moment before sleep, a small break during the day. Everything gets filled. And slowly, we lose the ability to simply exist with our own thoughts. But boredom was never the enemy. It was the beginning of imagination. Without boredom, there may have been no stories around ancient fires, no paintings on cave walls, no questions about the universe. Every great creation begins the same way. A human mind sitting in silence and asking, "What if?"
Today, we run from boredom. The moment silence appears, we try to fill it. We check our phones. We watch something. We search for another distraction. Because we started believing boredom is a problem. But maybe we misunderstood it. Boredom was never an empty space. It was a doorway where ideas entered, where imagination grew, where humans discovered new possibilities. The same feeling that made someone look at the stars thousands of years ago is the same feeling that pushed humanity to explore the universe. Our ancestors didn't have unlimited entertainment, but they had something we often lost: time to think, time to wonder, time to create. So the next time boredom appears, don't immediately escape it. Give your mind a moment, because inside those quiet seconds, a new idea might be waiting. After all, civilization itself may have started with a simple human sitting in the darkness, looking at the world and asking one question: why?